Kled would be one option. Does eventually start winning trades against the Shen, can have a lot of presence. So Vitality, you would be excused. Items we got to look at here as well as Joko's coming down to the bottom. It's Steel back. He's back in lane.
Vander gets the two-man play. Joko's looking for Samix, sinks the fangs in. Vitality trading damage back and forth. It's Steel back with the kill. Cocoon catches Hillisang.
Making sure they can keep on top of it, but Vander might be spotted.
Oh, flash from Hillisang. Remember, Vander, he got caught earlier. Death sentence is not going to be enough. And unfortunately for Vander, he goes down. Unicorns on the board. This is KazaLoLLCShighlights. He's sitting in the Tiamat into Kim's Razor. Gets stun onto Nuketak. He's going to decide to go forward. Unleashed power from Exile. Wow! Thunderlords and Dark Sphere takes him down. Nuketak didn't even use the ulti. Now Vander's in trouble. The box and flash are available. Neither are used. Unicorns get two, and they get the tower as well.
He couldn't use it because it was... And this is where they can start to really pressure towers.
Oh, look at that! Oh. Joko, goodbye.
Not a revenge game for them, but an interesting story nonetheless is KazaLoLLCShighlights is going to get stunned up. Nuketak may not be able to react in time.
That means retreat! But KazaLoLLCShighlights can't retreat. He gets blown up, the man on your sweeping statements. But I will have tempered expectations. Because, of course, Vander's going to catch out Xerxes. Xerxes with that frozen heart, very tanky right now. Vitality still unable to find a kill, and Samix is untouched. Vander goes down, Chrono Break, simply not enough damage. Samix with the red buff, and the ace in the hole not even needed. That's a double carry. Exile takes down Steelback with just the combos. Force of Will once more. It's Scatter the Weep out, and Joko's down. Exile with a double kill delayed ace on Vitality.
He's starting off summer as he means to go on. He had some of the highest kills himself. Is perhaps the more vulnerable one, as I say that Samix gets jumped on.
Exactly, look at the damage, but there's no support for Nuketak. Exile is dominating.
Playing out all of these team fights.
The base has been broken open. Vizichachi's bringing the conga line up in bottom lane. The rest of Unicorns of Love gonna take down the inhibitor to some golf claps here in Berlin. And
this looks clinical.
Just an easy move over. This is just great, you know. It is beautiful to see a team win ahead so easily close it out. Vander's gonna get popped down. Unleash power, not enough to get take it back. Xerxes gets the kill. Now Xerxes running for his life as he's being chunked down by Steelback. Cocoon connects from Joko, but not a lot of damage. Exile is godlike. That's his 7th of the game. Continues to move forward. Steelback forced a flash. Inhibitor number 2 is the target. Parallel convergence could cut off the retreat path. The Nuketak can't follow it in. The taunt connects and Nuketak's down.
Again, Unicorns with another clean skirmish. Only one death in the entire game. Vitality came with good strategy in the early game. Good basis on a 1-3-1, but they didn't quite execute, and Unicorns punished them very hard.
13 kills for the team. 11 of them have been involved with Exile. It's a stun onto Steelback, and the Nexus is destroyed. Unicorns pick up a couple extra kills under Joko. Samix on a killing spree. They're not done yet. Exile is legendary. 9 kills, and Unicorns outclass Vitality in Game 1 of Summer. For what it's worth, Exile did not get the 10th kill. There are bonus points.
Sure as hell will make his presence known at ending fights, as he's unkillable in the grand entrance as kind of crashes to the ground.
Now Stress with the loss. Game number 1 of the series. Looking to do this again, going underneath the tower, body slam, end of the line. Graphics team, I love you. Team first blood participation for Joko.
It's a LeBlanc, and instantly the response comes from the exhaust. No exhaust this time.
Oh, Exile's got so much damage. Shatter Orb gets the kill. Unicorns on the board.
Unicorns maintain
charge. Remember, it's one of my favorite spell names. I like to yell. Stretching strike, minion, death sentence. Hilly sends his regards. This thing's gonna make his way up. May just spot it going down. I do not think it's worth engaging 1v5. Hylissang says, nope, you are quite wrong. Catches Vander with a death sentence, shield of Durand. Flash engage! Here comes Xerxes! Shockwave catches on the back end. Xerxes looking for a target. Let's bounce still on cooldown. Doesn't matter. Exile's got the kill. Samix gets another. The play for days from Hylissang. A heroic entrance to close the door on Vitality. That's the third of the fight before Hylissang goes down. KazaLoLLCShighlights sends his regards with the explosive cast before he's forced to burp and run away. Gets caught by the stretching strike and steal back, running low on mana. His Essence Reaver not keeping him topped up.
Exile's
Another
back.
taunt comes down. Exile's looking for the kill. Steelback continues to chase forward, and Unicorns 1 for 3 fights.
Yeah, 1 for 3. It looked like it should have been more from the Unicorns, but until Exile was back in the fight, there was no real way of them dealing out enough damage. They have to be careful of the counter engage here. Pings in the top lane from KazaLoLLCShighlights.
They don't know he's there, and Exile escapes.
But here comes KazaLoLLCShighlights. This is the real danger.
Xerxes going to be forced to jump away. No flash for Vizichachi. Shield of Durandal by a few seconds of time as a Justice Punch catches the Tom Kench in the gut. Vizichachi goes down, and Vitality, at least
Unicorns are fighting Vitality.
we've already jumped back out. The Devour, not enough to save Nukeduck's. Like Exile's in trouble. He's going to need the distortion soon. Flash has already been used. Distorts forward, can distort backwards by a few extra seconds, decides not to. He manages to escape. Xerxes, Samix, Hylissang, shut down Joko, and Exile is still alive. Death Sentence finds out KazaLoLLCShighlights. The Unicorns have phenomenal team fights. Joko's able to take down the tower thanks to the help of the Rift Herald, but it's Vizichachi killing, cleaning up, shutting down Vitality for the ace.
Vitality with the Rift Herald. I love that they threw whatever they could at the Unicorns to try and make that Rift Herald play work, but in the end, Unicorns team fighting way too strong, and again the Unicorns coming out significantly further ahead.
Just a really good mid-game from UOL.
Exile and Samix, they've killed us because they have so much room. Not anymore, Exile's dead.
All right, didn't quite see how that one sets up. I don't know if Exile's trying to auto-attack or stretching strike onto it. Now Kiss is what he yells. Xerxes waiting to wind up on the let's bounce. Vander forced to run for his life. Hilly comes over the wall with the flash. Where's the death sentence?
Let's bounce!
Let's bounce, baby! Samix gets another onto Nukeduck. Taunt up in the back end, and Vizichachi's not done yet. Xerxes sent
Look to have some sense of fight in the early game, and maybe against a different team, they'd be able to carry the lead through, but Unicorns team fighting is immaculate still to everybody else. Everybody else has been going Abyssal, into more tank, you get yourself a Stone Plate in there. No, Iceborne Gauntlet wants to be able to duel down. Unicorns are going to look for 2 kills.
Look at that, the Shockwave catches 2, but Exile gets the kill. Ace in the hole will shut down KazaLoLLCShighlights, and Samix is dominating 6.
This game looks out of reach for them at this point because Unicorns of Love, they have team fought so cleanly with this composition that again is built for team fighting. And with the adjustments to tanks in the mid-season, so many of these picks actually benefit a team like the Unicorns who are comfortable at fighting, comfortable at giving maybe early leads up, but coming back into the game when it suits them. And it's a very, very long summer split until Worlds, but if this is how the Unicorns are going to start it out, I'm excited to see how far they can go.
Indeed, Xerxes was channeling up the elastic slingshot, decided not to jump in. Exile's going to get out of range of the barrel roll because in the middle lane, Unicorn's going to knock over this third inhibitor.
Vander just used his ult into the top lane and has to recall out because Vitality can't find any exchanges that can go their favor, and Unicorn's second inhib now is down. Third inhib, excuse me, the bot lane was already taken. Unicorn's going to look to close this with one more fight.
Yeah, they are. Stretching strike catches on KazaLoLLCShighlights. He tries to flash away, but was pulled backwards. Shockwave catches down onto Exile, and he's shut down by the collateral damage. It's Samix that cleans up Nukeduck on the back end. Now Vizichachi with those stacks on his Soul Stealer, looking at finishing up. There's 3 inhibitors down, and all for the style points now. Unicorns of Love already taking one of those Nexus turrets down. Let's see, Cabo, no ultimate to speak of. Xayah is doing the best to defend. Xerxes jumps in. Let's Bounce is available. Goes flat. Brings back Steelback, and Vander gets knocked up by the heroic entrance. Xerxes re-engages once more. Gets yet another kill. Vander killed off by Hylissang. The super minions are pouring into the base stress. And Unicorns of Love They're just looking fantastic to start open the summer split. It's not done yet. Another one for VIT. 14 stacks on the Magi's, and Unicorns 2-0 Vitality.